Yo guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna throw you straight in. Samsung is making some of the boldest changes to the Galaxy Z Fold 7, and not all of them is what we expected. There's a new design, better durability, and insane camera improvement, but also a decision that will leave some users frustrated. If these leaks are legit, this could be Samsung's boldest foldable yet. So what's changing, what's staying, and why are Galaxy users already calling the Z Fold 7 a make or break device? Let's dive right in. Alright, first things first, the design. Leaks suggest that the Z Fold 7 is going to be lighter, thinner, and way more refined. Samsung's drawing inspiration from the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, which had a featured prototype that was lighter, had a much larger cover screen, and it was thinner. And guess what? A durability improvement is on the way as well, because Samsung is going to be using the next generation of UTG ultra thin glass. It's going to be stronger, more flexible, and it's going to reduce the creases on your Z Fold 7. And here's where things get absolutely crazy, because Samsung is planning to completely ditch the S Pen support on the Z Fold 7. After they've absolutely destroyed their reputation with the S Pen on the S25 Ultra by removing the Bluetooth and removing air gestures, they decided to completely stop the support of the S Pen on the Z Fold 7. This is apparently in an effort to make the device thinner and more lightweight, as we discussed just earlier on in the video. This is huge because many Samsung power users saw the foldable as the ultimate Note replacement, and now Samsung's butchering the S lineup, and they're basically doing the exact same with the foldable. Instead of moving forward and actually integrating the S Pen into the device, they went forward and now they're going backwards by removing it. So let me know down in the comments, is this a smart move, or is Samsung alienating a core part of the audience? Now let's talk about what's going to be going on under the hood, because it's rumored that the Z Fold 7 will have a display capable of pushing the peak brightness up to 2600 nits. That's literally S25 Ultra territory, and it's amazing to see that some technology on the S series is coming to the foldable series, because for years now the foldable has been inferior in some aspects. That's a little foreshadowing for what's coming on in the video, so make sure you keep watching. And if you thought that 120Hz on your phone's display was smooth, wait till you hear that Samsung is planning to implement 144Hz. This would make the Z Fold 7 not only the smoothest foldable, but the smoothest mobile device Samsung has ever made. I highly doubt this though, because the Z Fold is already struggling with battery compared to the S series, and adding 144Hz is just gonna butcher the battery like completely. Now under the hood, we're expecting the Snapdragon 8 Elite, just like the S25 Ultra, or in some regions the Exynos 2500. The Exynos chip has been seeing some yield issues though, so it's not 100% confirmed yet if it's going to ship with the Z Fold 7. So if you are in a region that could get the Exynos, you've got some hope. There's going to be massively improved AI features, and there's going to be a better thermal management and efficiency. All of course thanks to that new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. Although if you made it so far into the video, it obviously means that you're gaining some valuable information, so why haven't you scrolled down and hit that subscribe button yet? Whilst you're down there, tap that like button as well, it really helps me with the algorithm. That's a little way to say thank you for the value I provide in these videos, and I do really appreciate it. Alright, time to talk about the cameras, because this is where things get really interesting. As I mentioned earlier, the Fold series has always been behind the S series in certain aspects, such as the display or the cameras. Well, this year Samsung is planning to basically close the gap in those two areas. We've already talked about the display, but now it's rumored that the 200 megapixel main camera from the S25 Ultra is going to be featured on the Z Fold 7 series. That obviously means better low light performance, insane levels of details, but this last one is what I'm really excited about. Next generation AI based image processing. There's going to be a new AI image processing algorithm that we're going to see on the Z Fold 7, and that is going to absolutely change the level of detail as mentioned, and just the overall quality of the cameras on the Z Fold series, because it's always been subpar compared to the S series in previous years. Now what about the UDC or the under display camera? Well, the Fold 4 and the Fold 5 had barely passable camera quality. Like, it was grainy and the camera quality was just bad. But Samsung is reportedly working on an improved version of that, which will be more hidden and give you better quality. But they're also contemplating the possibility of just removing it altogether, and I personally think they should go for the latter. And what about the battery life? Well, with the efficiency that we're going to see with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, you can expect an improvement here, but don't expect to see anything major, because nothing major is being said about the battery on the Z Fold 7. It's just going to be a steady eddy. Now the big question is, when is it going to launch and when can you get your hands on it? Well, Samsung's next Unpacked event is scheduled for July 2025, and the Z Fold 7 is planned to be announced alongside the Z Flip 7 as well. Both the Flip 7 and the Fold 7 is going to be launched with One UI 7.1 out of the box to give us better stability with One UI 7 and more AI features. And what about the pricing? Well, you can expect it to be around between the $1,700 and $1,800 range, just like the Z Fold 6. And if the Ultra does come out, you can expect that one to push way past $2,000. So is this the foldable we've all been waiting for, or is Samsung playing it way too safe whilst its competitors like OnePlus, Xiaomi and Google are literally pushing the envelope? Well, you can let me know down in the comments, and I'll be posting a lot more leaks and rumours surrounding the Z Fold 7 leading up to Samsung's event in July. So make sure you've liked and subscribed if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, the link is going to be down in the description, and I'll catch you in the next one.